Is where you're at. Thanks for joining. We're kicking parts. I forgot my camera mount today, so hopefully my phone stays up. We're at 100% right now, so when the phone gets to 20% low power mode, that's when I'll cut the stream off today. So meant to do a Hobbytown stream the other day. It was just kind of dead in there. I ended up working on stuff instead of really practicing like I should. I didn't have my car dialed in like I wanted it to be. So I didn't really get any content when I was at Hobbytown. Going to Hobbytown. I'm chewing gum, by the way. If it gets annoying, somebody please let me know. I chew like a cow. So if it's picking it up too much, let me know. I'll spit that crap out. But me and my buddy, we're going to go grab a bite to eat after I get out of work here. Go over to the Hobbytown and mess around with some Mini Z. We were going to go do some speed runs. It was like 37 degrees out and cloudy, partly cloudy, but now it's cloudy, rainy, and 30 degrees. So we're going to stay away from speed running today because you can't really get traction. I can't get no traction. Spinning my wheels. Shout out LCRC. Shout out Urban Legend RC. Shout out Extreme RC. Shout out Linden. Linden, I always forget your numbers. I got to remember your numbers. Linden RC 218 or something like that. I think it's 216. Something like that. Double tap your screens, everybody. Subscribe if you're just scrolling by. Today we're kicking springs, but usually we're bashing, racing some Mini Zs, fixing some RC cars, painting stuff. All type of stuff always happening on this channel. Today, we're just killing time, making money, getting the work done. I'm supposed to be at home. My weekend starts today. But I'd rather be here making that overtime all day, every day. So we're making this, putting what's called D loops on it. Each end comes like this with no loops. Stick it in the hole, twist it to the mount, kick. Flip, hole, twist, kick. Piece of cake. You eventually get in a rhythm, you start knocking them out so fast. What's up, everybody? Double tap your screens or go to the three dots up there at the top right. Find that thumbs up, click that, subscribe if you haven't already. Hey, by the way, if you're already a subscriber and you don't have your notifications on, please go to my channel, click where it says subscribe. It'll drop down the bell icon, click the bell icon, click all. I have a short coming out almost every single day this month. I'm going to start posting a video weekly, shooting for Mondays. Shooting for Mondays. Make sure you check it out. How's the audio, everybody? Can you guys hear this kick? Can you hear me chewing gum? You hear me talking okay? Say hello. Put some emojis in the chat. Where are you guys from? What's the weather like where you're at? If I learned something new about the Mojave, I'd love to share it with everybody. This actually goes for any of the BLX systems, I believe. The 2-in-1s. RC Fanatic, welcome in as always. Thanks for joining, boss. How you doing today? DLS, what's going on? Welcome in. What flag is that, boss? It's kind of hard to see. I have it zoomed in, so it looks like the phone's a lot closer than it is, but the phone's actually like 8 feet from me. I love to see different flags. Different flags are so unique. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Well, welcome in. Thankful to have you here, boss. Everybody double tap your screen. Subscribe if you haven't already. And again, when you subscribe, click where it says subscribe. Bangladesh. That's awesome, buddy. Thanks for joining all the way from Bangladesh. If If you click that bell icon where it says subscribe, turn your notifications on. It helps so much. It'll help spread this post when you guys are here too. The more people that like, the more people that subscribe while you're here, the more this live will be shared around on YouTube. So thank you guys all. I appreciate it. I'm just here living the dream. So I appreciate you guys joining in while I'm living the dream. Ashley Brady, welcome in. Rock on. It's my favorite emoji to use, by the way. I'm sure RC Fanatic will back me on that. He sees me dropping it about 100 times in each Urban Legend RC chat. So how's everybody doing? I'm American, boss. From Chicago. So RC Fanatic, do you own, I don't recall, I mix everyone's stuff up. I don't have the greatest memory. I remember the real important stuff, you know. I don't recall, do you own any Groms, the BLX systems? Because I learned something from Horizon Hobby yesterday. Something that they didn't know about either. Kind of blew my mind. After I got off the phone with them, they sent me a nice little email with a bunch of like troubleshooting things to try, and they like confirmed some of them, and they were like, "We're unsure about this. We're unsure about this. If you figure it out, let us know, because we don't even know." Oh, okay. Messi and Neymar. I'm not a big soccer guy. I don't follow soccer. I don't mind it. It's definitely an exciting sport. Football. I like American football, you know. Hockey. I'm a big hockey guy. UFC. That's my number one. So, anyways, if you were watching yesterday when I was binding my Grom Fanatic, when I turned it on, so to bind, you turn it on, you let go, and then you hold the power button again, and it goes into a flashing blue light, and that's bind mode. What I did wrong is I turned it on, I never let go, I continued holding, and that puts you in the different modes of that are programmed into the ESC, and there's like 3 or 4 of them. So you hold it, and you get a certain light sequence, and the first one, I guess, after you get that light sequence, you let go, you press the button again, and that's the turn your reverse on and off. Why you'd want to do that, I don't really know, but you could turn your reverse completely off and back on if you want. And that's what I ended up doing. Then there's like a second, third, and fourth mode. So if you keep holding it, it'll go to the next sequence and the next sequence and the next sequence instead of letting go like I did and pressing it again and then unplugging the power. You'll just keep continuously holding it, and it'll go into the next mode through the ESC. And one, I believe, is like a training mode. And the other ones, they use some kind of abbreviation that I didn't bother to Google what it could possibly be. I don't remember what the abbreviation was. But they had no idea what it was. They were like, we think it's this, but if you find anything else, please let us know, because we've sent out complete cars to people as replacements and let them keep their old ones, of course, just to find out they were all turning the reverse off and the car was completely fine. And how I found this out is obviously I installed a new ESC. The issue I was having before installing the new ESC had went away after installing the new ESC, but then it caused that no reverse issue. And I'm like, well, I didn't have that before. I was able to throw it in reverse and hear it trying to go, but it's not completely dead. So after installing the new ESC, it wouldn't go in reverse at all. It blew my mind. I thought it was broke. But nope. My silly self just turned the reverse off, which I didn't even know was a feature. It's for the BLX groms only. I don't know actually if it's only the groms. Are there, because there's other BLX systems, right? Aren't those 223 systems BLX technically? I don't remember. Don't they have a gyro in them? I don't have any of those yet. I'm staying away from them because I heard the ESCs are just fireballs waiting to happen, waiting for them to get it right. Sick of being on the phone with Horizon Hobby every day. They're great. I mean, I appreciate that's a thing that you could do and get your stuff replaced. But I'm getting to a point where I have so many cars that I'm gonna have to dedicate a day every week to call and be like, all right, here's the list of what I have wrong. What are you gonna fix? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, they probably have the same modes, dude. They probably have the same modes. I was tempted to go out and impulse buy one yesterday, turn the reverse off, and get the right Horizon guy on the phone. What's up, Chris? I didn't even see you say yo, boss. Sorry, I missed you. What's up, Chris? But yeah, get the right guy on the phone and play stupid about it. Good morning. Oh, I saw you already. Chris, what are you up to today? You going live? Yeah, where's Pop? I'm gonna tell him you asked, bro. That wasn't Bob. That's the boss below the boss. That was just over here. Bob's on vacation. He don't work. He usually don't work Thursdays, and he definitely don't work Fridays. Um, so sometimes he's here on Thursday just to pick up extra work. He's a retired guy, so like he just comes here to help out. Really, just stay busy. He's bored at home. Hard worker. But anyways, Bob went on vacation. He's a good guy. I've known that guy my entire life, man. Grew up with his nephew. My sister's 7 years older than me, so his nephew has a sister who's also 7 years older than him. My sister and her hung out, and then we didn't talk for like 15 years. Time went by. I showed up at the girl I was dating's Christmas party, and they were all there hanging out. Thought it was funny. Small world. Turns out the people I grew up with are related to my current girlfriend, who I met way far away from where I grew up. Skate park in 10 minutes. Well, hey, man, I'm just sitting here kicking springs. If you want it on your channel, send me an invite. And if you don't, no harm done, bro. I totally get it. This stuff's boring. Sunday, I want to try and plan something, though. I have the day free. If I don't wake up too hungover, I'm going to a concert Saturday night. So Sunday, I'd love to plan something with you in the afternoon, weather providing. If it's pouring or snowing, I ain't going outside. I'm so over the winter. It's defeating me, guys. These days where it's like 47 degrees and feels like it's going to be spring, and then you wake up and it's 20 outside again, and ponds frozen over, frost on your car. Over it. What trade you gonna learn? Hey, good for you, man. I don't know how old you are, but if you're young, that's a good thing to do. Nobody wants to do this crap anymore, and it sucks because it's just like no room to go up or make more money because people are just falling off. I don't know, man. It's a weird thing. Like my gig's all right, but I'd rather be doing a little more, trying to maybe run the show, or it's too much, so much to learn. These guys have been doing it forever. All these other guys out here, they went to school for machining and engineering this and different trades that, you know. I don't have any of that. I just showed up and I learned something every day. Yeah, that's a good one. I wish that's one of my biggest regrets in life is that When I was younger, my aunt used to tell me all the time, you should go to school, become a mechanic. You go to school, become a mechanic. I probably have something wrong with my car like every 6 months. It sucks. No matter what car I buy. This is any car. I've had good cars. I've had crap cars. I've tried the best ones and they end up being the worst ones. I tried the worst one and it ends up being the best one. I'm like, oh well. But I should have became a mechanic. I'd be saving so much money and I could buy so many more RC cars. Double tap your screens, everybody. We got 7 likes. Let's get to 10. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're a subscriber already, thank you so much. Make sure your notifications are on. Share this with a friend. I did create a Facebook for this page. I haven't shared it yet. I do really need to do that because I need to start building another social around my YouTube. I do have an Instagram, but kind of trying to get away from that. Feel like the algorithm there is just meant to keep you down unless you're going viral. But Facebook and Instagram will definitely be the main two if I do have other socials around this page. Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Automotive technology. You do a lot with that. It's not just people don't realize it's not just cars. You can learn a lot once you become a certified mechanic. Not just cars. It's like a basic skill that leads to 100 other skills, if that makes sense. Part of engineering, you know. Can't really be an engineer if you don't know how to be a mechanic. Some things you'll be able to fix. It's another one. Should have went to school to be an engineer, but too many numbers. Too much troubleshooting. I hate troubleshooting. It's Friday. Friday. So last night I added harder, stiffer shocks to my front suspension on my Mini Z, my comp one. And I added a little more weight. So hopefully it stops rolling over when we get to the shop. And if it rolls over, I know I've been defeated a lot, and I'm always trying to spread positivity, but lately I've been very negative, saying what's on my mind, because I ain't afraid to do that. But I dialed in so much work to my Mini Z the other day, and it sucks because I don't have anywhere to practice at home, so I got to go to the shop and drop it down and try it out. And I did 2 laps, and the first lap was smooth, and I sped up on the next lap. And I flipped it over and it rolled, did 3 complete rolls. I'm like, this ain't right. It's just rolling more now. So, I also changed the rear tires. You gotta break them in today. And then, if this don't fix the problem, I think I'm gonna have to change the motor pod. And that's not happening for at least a month. It is what it is. Any off-road tracks? Yeah, they're not near me. If I drive like an hour, hour and a half away from me, go a little north. I'm also not too far from Michigan. If I want to wake up early and drive a few extra hours, go to Michigan. There's a lot of stuff happening in Michigan. They're wild up there. That's where all the big team sponsors are. You got a bunch of indoor warehouses, outdoor dirt tracks, clay tracks, mud tracks, everything. Stuff for crawlers. Pretty wild. But for me, the closest stuff is about an hour, 15 hour and a half away up north. And I don't know. I don't feel like I'm on their level to just show up with my cars. A lot of those guys are sponsored and they're running their cars, man. They're professional. I just want to break shit. I just want to break some stuff. Oh, I'm silly. I said I forgot my phone mount. I set it right here. No wonder I couldn't find it. Didn't have my coffee yet when I put that there. Just kind of forgot about it. Cool. Don't need it anymore. What about you, RC Fanatic? You got tracks you go to, or you just run on the street? Where do you usually go? Where's your go-to spot? I actually have a nice little spot in front of my house. It's real flat, not too much space, but I got a little jump up from the grass to the curb or to the pavement. It's pretty cool. It's enough of a hump to when you hit it full speed, your car will front flip when those back tires slap it. My cars are always going upside down and sliding. Ooh yeah. Where you from, RC Fanatic? If you don't mind me asking. Nice. Yeah, there's some tracks around, but they're not like, if nothing was going on, I'm sure you could ask and pay a little money, or like my father-in-law lives out kind of in the country, in the boonies. Not the country, but not in the suburbs like I am. It's the suburbs, but it's different. We got a lot more land out there. People got tracks in their backyard. You just got to know the people, you know? Central Florida. I got a family in Newport Richey, Boca Raton, West Palm Beach area, Stewart. Got family all over down there. I spent a lot of time in Florida. LCRC's from Florida. Chris, you still here, or did you go live? I gotta make sure Chris didn't send me an invite. Chris said, "Nah, you boring today." Chris said, "You texted me way too late last night, bro." Chris probably went live. He's probably at the skate park right now, or getting batteries in his car. Oh, he's still there. There he is. Booyah. Hopefully there's no skaters today. I'm praying for you. All right, RC Fanatic, thanks for stopping in. We'll see you next time, brother. You have a great day and even better weekend. Double tap your screens, everybody. We're just getting some work done, getting this money. No idea what the spring's for. All right, so Chris, when you go to edit your settings for your live, there's going to be a setting in the middle somewhere. It says go live with somebody. So you turn that on. Make sure everything else is set up before you click go live or next or whatever it says at the bottom. When you click that, it's going to put you into another screen before it actually makes you go live. Then you'll send the invite. Then you'll go into the preview mode. You'll let me know, and I'll accept the invite. But don't feel obligated, brother. You don't have to feel obligated. I know I'm not doing RC stuff, so if you don't want me there, I am not offended by any means. I totally get it, man. I don't want to stop you ever from doing your thing. You got a good thing going. You don't need me. You have a great following over there. You don't need me. But if you want me there, I will come. I ain't doing nothing better. This guy, somebody kick this guy out the chat. Randy, kick this guy out. Starting trouble. Good morning, good afternoon, Randy. How you doing today? Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Double tap your screen, boss. Hit that like button. We may be ending this live here and then hopping over to Chris's. So it's going to get much more entertaining. I'm kicking springs. He's driving RC cars. The granite ground is the best ground. Let's talk about it. 3S brushless King Val system up in there. I'm telling you, if I could keep my wheels down in the front on my granite ground is smoking that Typhon, dude. But the Typhon's handling is just insane compared to my granite ground. So I'm not gonna lie to you. You'll beat me in a head-to-head race for sure because I'm gonna be spinning at the line if I'm trying to pull on you. I don't think they're doing a brushless BLX, Chris. I was asking them. It doesn't sound like they're gonna do it. I don't know why. I don't know if it's I don't know if you noticed, but it seems like they're always trying to keep the ground very basic. Like it doesn't have the extra fan in it. Does have an extra port to add all that stuff, but I was told they're not making another one, and that was it. And if they do, it'll probably be down the line, you know. How do I keep it cool? My granite has the Fear Tech. Nice. Well, here's the thing. It doesn't really, it gets hot. Like before I made it brushless, it got really hot. But I feel like the stock system got hotter than the 3S system I'm using now. But I've also only owned it since October. Like it hasn't been hot weather. I haven't ran it in hot weather. So that helps. Like it's cool outside. I don't really need to think about that stuff like a lot of people do because I have cooler weather. So my car is just auto cooling when I drive. But with that being said, I have been thinking about adding a fan to it because every time I take the top off, I pick it up in the most wrong way and burn the shit out of myself. So just for the purpose of it cooling back down quicker after I run it, instead of hurting myself, I don't even really care about the car. I got two of them. So I got two of them. One breaks and I take the other one out. But I convinced myself, I think I'm going to put a brushless BLX system in one of them. That's what everyone keeps talking about. And yeah, I don't know. I have a BLX ESC that I think is just bad because of corrosion. Try to clean the corrosion up and hope I could fix it. Woo! It's that Furatech system probably, dude. That thing's probably powerful. It spins at real fast rotations, I believe, too. I don't know much about Furatech, to be honest. I've been looking into it more because I want a little Furatech micro B system. But I also paid $80 for my micro B, and I looked at upgrades recently. I'll probably be about $200 to $300 in the hole just for upgrades on the micro B, which is kind of ridiculous. And I'm not racing it, so I don't know if I'm ready to do that. Too focused on Mini Z right now. I'm gonna build a monster one of those soon. Trying to get my vape out of my pocket. It's pretty hard when I'm sitting. Um, that's on your granite. Have you ever checked? There's two pins in the front. Sometimes when you put everything back together, those two pins don't sit in the little divots that are there for them properly. And if one of those pins is off a little bit, you're going to have a lot of steering issues. But it doesn't sound like that's your issue. You usually notice that pretty quick. It's a secret. I don't know if I want to expose that one. I've already put it out there in the air a couple times. My granite ground build, my one, I'm kind of starting to get weird about it. I'm going to start hiding it more. I don't think I want people to know. My one is fast and will smoke any granite ground. That's stock still. But my other one is way faster. Like I have a 3S system in both, and for some reason the one system just is very weak. I don't think the motor is very good. But I'm running a large pinion. I'll tell you that. with a new mount, and I think I'm gonna need to change a lot of the stuff in there soon, because it's got to be getting shredded. It's got to be. I don't know. I'll tell you, because it doesn't seem like too many people are here, Randy. But don't go telling my secrets, okay? I put a 22T pinion on there. Everyone told me it's a bad idea. It's never going to work. Too big. Don't put those big Revo tires on there. It's never going to work. Too big. Oh, you need a metal servo saver for all that. You're going to break your servo. No. None of that. Didn't need none of that. Car's pristine. Except the diffs, because I kept the stock diffs like an idiot. I did get new diffs, and then I put them in my slower car like a moron. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to just leave that. 21, I mean, so something I've learned with Arma, you know, a lot of these companies, they give you the stock pinion and then a speed pinion or whatever. Usually, this goes for most companies, but I learned just talking. I ask Horizon silly questions every time I have to call for anything. I'll ask them like 5 questions, whatever's on my mind, just to learn. But the stock pinion on most of their cars is what you should run. Maybe go up a tooth or two, because they have a lot. That's their issue. They have a lot of overheating issues. Like the Gorgon, I won't touch the pinion on the Gorgon. Everyone said to put a bigger pinion, but if you put a bigger pinion on the Gorgon, it's just going to overheat. I promise you. You're going to need more fans. You're going to need a better ESC. You're gonna overheat everything. And you'll fry that spur gear. That spur gear is going to go dead. We got 8 likes, everybody. Double tap your screen. Let's get to 10. Who's standing on the wall? Quit standing on the wall. Do that due diligence. Thank you for joining. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're already a subscriber, just joining us, go to my channel, click where it says subscribe, and make sure you turn your notifications on. We got our new short coming every day this month. I'm going to start posting long form videos, hopefully every Monday. Chop those up in the shorts and get y'all some new content every day. I've been doing the live spring stuff. I kind of quit posting the other spring stuff, but I might start doing that again soon. I don't know. I need to get people's attention. People were liking it and commenting a lot and asking what things were, and then it kind of died off, so I stopped posting about it. Trying to dial in some algorithms here too. Don't help me none. Posting all types of different stuff. Yeah, I mean, I have a 3.4S brushless Gorgon now, so I'm not playing that game. I did add a fan to the motor, but very cheap one. We'll see what happens. Talking about the Gorgon makes me sad. It's just sitting in my trunk, dead, limping on 3 wheels right now. I have so much stuff ready to go for it too. It makes me sad. Got a new body for it, custom. Had just put the wheelie bar on it. But they're coming. I got one set of arms. The other one's back ordered till May. Middle of May or something like that. Still driving, Chris? How far you live from the spot? That cannot be the closest skate park to me, man. By the way, how come you never go to the beach? Oh, Randy, it's been on my mind a lot lately. I want that black one. Kind of want to build one. I think that'd be pretty cool. Never built an RC from the ground up, except my granite ground, because I had to take it apart when I broke the chassis. But Groms are easy. Groms are so easy to build. I mean, the big cars aren't that hard to build either. If you like a Gorgon's pretty simple, but I just think it'd be cool. I mean, I'm hoping my kids are gonna want to play eventually, so I'll have like 2 of everything eventually, a slow one and an upgraded one. So I'll be like, this is the stock. Now look at this thing, and do comparison videos, you know. But that's way down the road. I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, that black one's lit. What I like about it is, if you get the black one, you feel like being bougie, you buy a couple body kits, and you could interchange all those colors, and you could really make that black body pop. Do like the orange with the black, or the purple with any of the colors with the black. It's gonna look good. You see, I got the black Mojave. I saw the other ones. I knew I didn't need a battery or charger. I'm like, I'm getting that black one. Personally, I think all the other freaking Mojave BLXs are ugly as hell. Everybody loves the colors of them. I think they're stupid. Except the black one. The black one's sick. That one Linden got, I do kind of like it because it's red, white, and blue. I'm America, baby. Red, white, and blue, you know. But it's not my favorite, though. It's not like, oh, I have to have that in my collection. And that, like, I appreciate the green and, or the teal and pink one they did. It's like retro looking, but nothing special. Those Fury colors, those colors they're putting out on those Furies and those 223 Typhons, I like those. Well, alright guys, I'm going to end this stream. Chris wants me to go join over there, so join back in a minute, guys. Double tap your screen, subscribe.